Well, that was a fun start to the live stream. My broadcasting software decided to mute half the pre-roll, but never mind. Good evening, hello, welcome along to Saturday, the 26th of September. I don't know, somewhere towards the end of September. Anyway, good evening, welcome along, everyone. Hope you're all well. Hope everyone is doing okay on this Saturday evening. And yeah, another live quiz for this evening. I'm laughing my head off as well because I've closed it down now because I don't have any of the live chats. I get all of that from Alex, who's back, by the way. Alex is back tonight. Go and say hello to him over on social media. But I'm laughing because there were some things in the live chat. So the group of people are now asking for Jay's virtual pub quiz face masks. And the last comment I saw before I shut it down was someone asking with the idea of having like your muted logo on the front of it, like I've got on the hoodie, which just tickled me, which is pretty much about right, really, isn't it? It's what happens when it's a one-man band trying to push loads and loads of different buttons. But yeah, so good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. I quite like that idea, actually. We'll have to have a look into it. But yeah, so Alex is back. He's over. Thank you very much to Becky, who did an absolutely sterling job on Thursday night. So thank you very much to Becky, who's joined the team in the background. But yeah, Alex is back. So go and say hello to him. Welcome him back. He's put down his complimentary drink and from the charity do that he was at on Thursday night. Did a great job by all accounts and spoke to him the sort of Friday afternoon. So yeah, he's done a great job. With the charity that he was supporting on Thursday night, but he's good to have him back. Good to have him back with us, as I know a lot of you will be saying. And he is there already, firing stuff and bits and pieces to say hello to everyone, which we'll go through shortly. Before I do that, obviously, big hello and thanks to the guys at Drinks Trust who've been putting the videos together for this week. Link is down in the Just Giving page below. You guys, I mean, we've been with them since the beginning of September, so you know my feelings on Drinks Trust and what they provide. You know, having been from the licensed sector myself, like I say, you know, if I'd known about them, you know, things could have been different, but who knows? So yeah, all the details for them are down below, and I've got a couple more videos to show you a bit later on. But thank you very much, and welcome to those who have come from Drinks Trust to come and play tonight. So good evening to everyone there. Let's say hello to a few people, as we always do. Good evening to Chris Betts, here and ready as always, versus the family in Derham and Eastbourne. Oh, I like Eastbourne. I used to go there. Not as a kid, when I was sort of more grown up. We used to go there for the air show every year. Loved it down there. It was great fun. Azaria Tubi. I've probably pronounced that wrong, so I apologise now. But my dad is a bit of a fan, and he's there wearing his General Knowledge t-shirt. Awesome. Like that. Gemma Murphy, some nostalgia with our Sue tonight. Oh, excellent. Good evening to you guys. Hi, Jay. Any chance of a birthday? Oh, no, that's for after 8 o'clock. We'll come back to that one. Good evening, General Normski. I've seen your picture earlier. That was quite amusing. I like that. That tickled me this afternoon when I was trying to put the quiz together. Good evening to Emma Dale Smith and the Stevenage Panda team with the Stotford Massive tonight. Oh, good evening to all of you as well. Welcome along. And if I don't keep knocking my scroll wheel on my mouse, I'll be all right to read the rest of these. Good evening to Lynn from our holiday in caravan in Wales. Good evening to Christina Lang. Good evening to you as always. Hope you're well. Hugh Jones just says yay. Yay. Good evening to you, Hugh. Hope you're okay. Richard Hooker, an extended team, St. Peter's Place even will be tonight. Looking forward to it. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're all okay over there. And Nicola Espley, please could you shout out to my dad, Bob Espley. It's his birthday tomorrow, and my daughter Bethany, who will be turning 8 on Wednesday. Good evening to you. One thing I will say as well, if you want to shout out or want to say hello to us, best place to do it is over on Twitter or Instagram, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Don't put anything in the inboxes. Alex is only looking out for our social media and the hashtag. But one thing I will say, I noticed this during the week. So we did a question on Thursday night. One of the lyrics, you know, it was from the song "I Am the One and Only" from Chesney Hawkes, and someone tagged us and Chesney Hawkes into this tweet saying, you know, it's great that there's Chesney Hawkes, you know, the Chesney Hawkes in the quiz kind of thing, and he liked that tweet. And it's because I think I can only assume it's because we're verified, and obviously he'll be verified. So I've found that it's out over the last few weeks. There's a setting that you can put. You can search for who's like verified and following you. So I can only assume went into that little box and he's seen it. So yeah, if if something comes up on the quiz and you're a fan of someone, tag us in, tag them, and you never know, they might just like your tweet. Because it happened before as well. Who else was it? Jason Donovan, I think it was. But anyway, so yeah, Chesney Hawks like to tweet that we're mentioned in. We've made it, people. We've made it. Suzanne Pickering, good evening to you guys. The Fox Force 4 family in Leicester, good evening to you guys. Hope you're all well. Nikki Charlton, good evening. What drinks and nibbles to have? Interesting. Good. Depends what your options really are. You probably, you've got 20 minutes if you need to nip to the shop, I suppose. Max Headroom, love that. Great name. Ready and Waiting, A Little Adventures of Tintin to warm me up. Make it easy this week. Haven't broken 49 for 4 weeks. I will come on to tonight's quiz shortly. There is a twist on tonight's quiz. Not in terms, still got 50 questions. It's still split over 5 rounds. But there is something that has been niggling away at me for weeks, and it is back. So I will go through that shortly. Thank you very much to Maness, I think that is. You're a lifesaver on a Saturday night. Yeah, okay, thank you. Rose, I'll be here in the UK playing against Chris and Laura in Austria. Great canals they've got in Austria. Matt and Becky won't be joining us as they're out for a meal to celebrate Becky's birthday. Well, I've missed the time on that. You'll have to rewind it if she's in, if she's catching up later. But yeah, happy birthday to Becky for her birthday. That would make sense, Jay. Wake up. Team Us will be joining in from Norwich versus a beloved family in North Walsham, as usual. Excellent. Good evening to you guys. Neil Walker is playing solo as usual from Arbroath. Top score of 46. He's pouring a Morgans now. Excellent. Missed that one before. Jebral Normsky, good evening again. But shout out to Mum Linda Hillsden, who is playing alone tonight. Good luck, Mum. Is she playing against you, or is she, going to compare scores later? Best of luck. Best of luck, Mum Linda Hillsden, because Jebral Normsky is a lethal player. He's someone you definitely want on your quiz team if you get to go to a proper quiz night. Coffee Man Dan obtained this for... sadly, no Erdinger, as I'm suffering with an abscess and an illness. Ooh, I feel your pain, but still here for the quiz. Well, hopefully the pain will hold off so that you can get through the quiz tonight. Quiz night, gin night. Excellent, like that, Joanne. I'm not, unfortunately, because I'm on the pop again tonight. Just because I've got to record the Naughties quiz after I finish tonight, ready to go for tomorrow night. Katie, hello from the Mullet/Burt household, consisting of Ewan, Katie, Sarah, and Gareth, playing from cold Essex tonight. Oh dear. Hopefully it's not too cold for you guys down there. Where are we? A few more coming through. So, hi Jay, please can you wish my partner Matt a happy 37th birthday for Wednesday? We've been with you since day one and even took you with us on holiday to Greece this month. Do you know, via the Kindle? Would love it if you could. Thank you, Kim in Cleethorpes. Do you know, I was thinking this. I have been all around the world on holiday this year and I've never left the house. The amount of people who receive messages come through, similar to that from Kim in Cleethorpes, who have said you were we've taken you on holiday. I've been globetrotting this year and I've not even realised. Not even got a tan. Really disappointed. But thank you very much, Kim. Very much appreciated. Welcome along. Hi Jay, any chance of a shout out for my wife's birthday today, please? Michelle Wyatt from Chadderton. Been playing since lockdown day one, normally with family from Stretford and Benson, and that's in Oxfordshire. Many thanks from Neil. No problem. Christine is back with welcome back, Alex. Hi Jay and Becky. Your muted face mask sounds cool. Yeah, the only problem was there'd be loads and loads of people walking around with sort of down. I'm not quite sure if people didn't understand and get the joke, it'd be a bit weird, but no, we'll have a look. We're Annie, we are minus Linda tonight, so it's Jane, Debs, and Anne trying not to talk ourselves into discarding the right answer for an alternative wrong one. Ooh, well, you might like one of the rounds tonight. You might like one of the rounds because you've only got a 50-50 choice on it. David Walker, can you give a shout out to Shirley, Martin, Lynn, and Ali, who are doing the quiz for the first time in New York? Yes, good evening to you guys. Hope you are all well. Hope you're all staying safe up there in York. Joanne Elliott, me and the hubby will be, although how much input I'll have, as anyone guess, as I'll be multitasking by watching the football as well. Excellent, I like that. But welcome along. A few more that have just dropped in. Nathan Jones had a socially distanced date today. Excellent. told her about yourself, so now I'm getting competition. Well, if that was the first date, this could be, hopefully it'll be the first of many for you, Nathan. So maybe just sort of go gently in case. Bradley Warren, can you give a shout out to the Rabid Warrens playing across Middlesex and Ireland this week? Good evening to all of you guys. Haley, welcome back, Alex. Yep, welcome back, Alex. Evening, Jay, Haley and Ant, still here from Manchester. Cold night tonight. Hope we haven't got 20 general knowledge questions tonight. Okay, I'll as that's there, I will put my hands up now. Right. So we do listen. Right, we might not be able to respond to everything, but we do listen. Okay, so the general knowledge, everyone liked it the first time we did it, and we did it another time, and people still liked it, and then it's kind of going off the boil. So we do listen. So I've gone back to 10 general knowledge. I'm saying general knowledge questions tonight. Okay, so going back to just the last round will be general knowledge. Have made a couple of tweaks tonight because anytime I speak to anyone, anytime I've, when I was at the Great British Drive-In on Tuesday, bumped into people in the streets, the random person who walked past my house a few weeks ago, or probably a couple of months ago now, who shouted at us and said, "We love the quiz. When is this round coming back?" So I've been waiting, and it is back for tonight. So I will give you a hint now as to how the quiz looks tonight. We're going to kick off with the picture round this evening. Okay, so it's 10 general pictures from all sorts of things. There's a food and drink round at round 2. Round 3 is, like I say, this. If I was to put a poll up of the one round that people have been wanting to see back, this is the one that it would be. Ladies and gentlemen, the music lyrics round is back for 1 week only. Okay, so I've slipped it into a Saturday, so we've got music lyrics. They're all well-known songs, so they'll have you singing along and dancing, and that's why I've put it in for round 3 just before the break. So there's that. I've then got a sort of a 50-50 geography round. I've made the geography round because I know not everyone's a fan of geography. So the 50-50 geography round is you've got a 50-50 chance basically. So that should be interesting. And I'll be honest, I did put a couple of trick questions in there, but the rest of them should be educated guesses, and then we finish as always with general knowledge. So hopefully it's a bit more fun for tonight. Plus you've got Cryptic. You really liked the Cryptic London Underground last week, so it got me thinking. So I've got Cryptic movies for you. Cryptic movie series, again, well known. It's just I've created this afternoon. It took me an hour and a half to create the Cryptic movies, and Ditloids for the second break. So yeah, all good fun. So yeah, it should be good fun this evening with all those bits and pieces. Right, where are we? Let's say hello to a few more people. Evening team Triffids coming from Thanks. There we go. Being delivered them from the wife as well. Evening team Triffids coming from a very windy Whitby tonight, just settling into the holiday rental apartment. See, I'm on holiday in Whitby now. He's hoping we do well tonight. So that's from Jeanette and Ian. Hi, Alex and Becky, ready to play again. On the hard stuff tonight, Morrison's full cream milk. Excellent. Got to up your game, Alex. Becky is great. Seems to be more alcohol behind me. Yes, there was. I did talk about them on Thursday night. 3 very, very nice presents that Alex had been talking to people about. So I said thank you to everyone for those. On Thursday, and it's also because I'm not drinking as much at the minute. I've got lots on at the minute. Hello, Jay. It's Thomas and Laura. Hello, Jay from the Cliffs in Staffordshire. Can't believe you were only here in Stafford the other week. Hope you had a great welcome. Well, you spelled Staffordshire wrong to start with. It's Staffordshire, and if you were at Great British Drive-In, you'd have known what that was all about. So good evening, Thomas and Laura. Hope you're both well. Auntie, dealer, daughter. Evening. Looking forward to tonight's quiz. Welcome along. Thanks for joining us. And Hev, please give Jason and Heather a shout out from Thatcham. Been with you since day one. Well, welcome along again. Thanks for coming back. Phil, good evening to all from all of the Epode family in sunny North Hampshire, playing against the rest of the family in cloudy Oxfordshire. Nibbles, drinks and quiz. Never better. Excellent. Welcome along. Nice. Thank you to join us. Hi, Jay. Me and my wife, Cherie, have been playing since the beginning, and our friend Colin Bailey. Good evening, Colin. Welcome along. Has joined in. Is there any chance Colin can get a shout out, as he is hopeless and only gets questions relating to either the Bee Gees or 80s hair band Europe? There could be a Bee Gees. See, I've psychic. There could be a Bee Gees question in there for you tonight, Colin. You'll just have to have a look and see. Right, what else have we got? Right, there's a few more there. I'll come to those shortly. Yeah, so good evening. Not long to go before we get started. If you are new and wondering what's going on, the quiz starts. Nice little timer in the corner. The quiz starts then. We always say hello to everyone. Get in early and say hello to everyone and make sure they're all okay. And say hello to people who are playing the quiz. All you need to do, grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper. There you go. If you're playing Jay's quiz bingo that you've all created, just tick that one off. Grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper. 50 questions in front of us. We have 2 bonus rounds that we put in on a Saturday. They're optional. You don't have to play them if you don't want to. It's just a bit of fun for the breaks and stuff then. But yeah, good evening. Welcome. Hope you're all well. Hope everyone is doing okay. It's going to be an entertaining quiz. It's just a slight tweak, but I do listen. I do listen when I'm putting the quizzes together. I do listen. You sort of look at what the majority thinks, and when it was like, yes, this is great, and then it was starting, so I thought, right, okay, let's come back with it. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Going to be fun. Right, let's say hello to a couple more people. My lovely lady and wife has just chopped this in front of me. Hello to Melanie, William and family. Happy 26th birthday to William for last week, and we're glad you like your and we're glad you like your new Jay's virtual pub quiz t-shirt. I can't even read my other half Sarah's writing. Thanks for that. But that's from all of us. And over on Patreon, this one came through earlier. Patreon. Come on, load up. This has come in from Rebecca. Can you wish our friend Mark Phillips a happy birthday tonight, please? We've been competing against him and his wife Jan every week since the first quiz. That's from Becky and Kenton. So happy birthday to you, Mark Phillips. Hope you have a very, very good. You've had a very, very good day. Just make sure there's nothing else on there. Nope, all good. So yeah, have a good. I hope you've had a good day, Mark. I'm all over the place tonight. Right. Let's say hello to a few more people. We've got a bit more time. Hi, Jay. Please, can you give a shout out to Matt, Christina, Chris, and Angela from the Warners in London? Just enjoying a Welsh cake. Is that cake from Wales or a Welsh cake? Interesting. I'll have to have a look afterwards. John Mayer, get the JD apple down here. It's delicious. Yeah. See, that was actually a birthday present from a friend of mine way back in April. He's watching. I know he is. So he's going to be sat there now going, you've not drunk that yet. I'll get to it. Jebrel Normski, you're back again. Mum is against me, but now she has my sister Claire with her via house party, and they are called the Newbies. Well, good evening to Mum and Claire. Hope you guys take down Jebrel Normski tonight. Good evening to Team G-Force in Chesterfield. Evening to you guys. Hope you're all well. I like this way of Chris Ledger. Team S_6 ready for this week. I like that. That's clever. I always like clever team names. I always like that. That's a slightly scary picture, Tilly Graham, but thank you very much. I like that. It's from our... I was going to say from our usual Saturdays. Yeah, in fact, that is Saturday selfies because I didn't have the light on Thursday. So, yes, good evening to you, Tilly. Hope you are well and you're... whoever it is who is also kissing the screen alongside me. That one. Said twice. There we go. Laura Johnson. Music lyrics are back tonight and a geography round. Can't wait. Let's go, Johnsons. See, I found someone who's pleased. Yes. Good evening to you, Laura. My extraordinary life. Team Jigglypuffs here in County Durham. Fire's on, having a late tea. Yeah, I'm going to grab something to eat afterwards. I think. Hi, Jay. Please, can you give a shout out to my boyfriend, Kyle, and tell him the quiz is more important than football? Yes, Kyle, the quiz is more important than football. I gave up watching the end of the Spurs game on Thursday. So, yeah, come join us on the quiz. Come on. Yeah, I think Bethany needs a bit of help. I think that's what she's insinuating. She needs you to help her. Matt, Katie, Helen, and Mark competing with Julie, Mark, and Adam in Hertfordshire and Bedfordshire. All the Shires. Good evening to you guys. Multi.edit.2. It's my birthday today. Can I have a shout out? Oh, I'm called Charlie and I'm in the UK. Well, happy birthday, Charlie. Hope you're okay. We are for B's 17th birthday, along with Mum, the Maltese Teasers, Opa, Grandpa, Ben, and friends, to name a few. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're all well. And happy birthday to B. And hi, Jay and Alex, playing on my own this evening. Greetings from Pork Pie Land, Melton Mowbray, which is Summerfield, Helen. Evening to you. Oh, there's more. I thought that was it, and there's more. We've got a few minutes. Good evening to Tony Sterling. Hello, mate. I hope you're okay. Abby Wright. Hi, Jay. Please, can you shout out to my mum and dad, Laura and Gary? It's their first week playing with me instead of against us. They have come over. There are less than 6 of us. You've put in brackets. I like that. I wasn't going to question it. WT Riker, please say hello to the Charltons and Dixons playing in this cold Anfield Plain in North Durham. Reet near Pond Top Pike. And you've put all the emojis that go with it. I like that. And you spelt Reet as well, so I'll give you that. Good evening to you guys. Paul herself, Kenny said hi to Teddy, who is 8 today. Of course, can. Hello, Teddy. Happy birthday. Hope you're well. Thank you, Jenny Eaton, who sent 50 stars. We're still trying to get to grips with that in the background, but thank you very much for that. Howdy Proctor, hi, this is my first quiz. Well, good evening and welcome along to the chaos and madness that is Jay's virtual pub quiz. We get going in about 5 minutes time. You will see the madness. Greg Conway, welcome howdy. Welcome howdy to, gotcha. Oh, that was very polite. Nice of you, Greg. Well, thank you very much for welcoming people along. I like that. Dave Marchie in the Willow Tavern, Failsworth, doing the quiz. The Marchies. Well, good evening to everyone in the Willow Tavern. Hope you're okay there in Failsworth. Hope you're all good. Nick Johnson, yay for Jbot. Thank you. I don't think I've ever been called Jbot in my life, but I'll take that. That's a new nickname I can add to my collection. Thank you for that. Christopher Slater, please say happy birthday to George Slater. He's 60 today and a massive fan of the quiz. Good evening to you, George. Happy birthday to you. Hi, Jay and Alex, playing from Bath. Solo effort this evening from Julie. Good luck to you. Can we say a happy birthday to Manda the Panda in Cleethorpes just before the quiz starts tonight? Well, a happy birthday to Manda the Panda. Hope you've had a good day. Joanne Crawley, quiz in person tonight. Socially distancing, of course. Give us a shout out. That's the sourdoughs, and they've got one of those light up boxes where you can put all the letters in, and it says sourdoughs and quiz night. Awesome. And 2 very lethal looking bottles of Sambuca as well next to that. Good luck to you guys. Playing the virtual pub quiz at the Wyke Reggie Social Club with a cash prize of £41. Excellent. Well, good evening to all of you guys there in the Wyke Reggie Social. I've probably pronounced that completely wrong, but good evening. And good luck to whoever wins the £41. Good luck to you guys. Gillian Hoyland, good luck to the Bolsover Blazers, led by our grandson Charles, age 7, from Dora's Dummies. Good evening to you guys as well. So yeah, we'll get going shortly. Here we go. If you are playing Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz Bingo, then you know I'm about to say this. But yeah, the numbers have jumped up. So yes, I have listened. There is not 20 general knowledge questions in a row tonight to finish the quiz off. We've gotten back to what we know in terms of the final round. So there'll be 10 general knowledge questions to finish off. Move the picture round up. So picture round's going to kick off the night tonight. So it's picture round first. Then there's a food and drink round. So food and drinks going to be round 2, and then the return of as I said before, the one round I keep getting asked the most whenever I see anyone is, when is it coming back? Tonight it is back. There is a music lyrics round for you, and they are all pretty much party tunes, to be honest. When I was looking at them earlier, there's a 50-50 geography round for you. For round 4, there's only a couple of, what I would say, and this is a mantra that we have sort of when I play quizzes with my quiz teams, is go with your instinct and don't second guess yourself. If you think it's right, go with it and argue about it afterwards. That's what we tend to do. So that's a 50-50 geography round, and we finish with general knowledge. And as always on a Saturday, bits and pieces to go in the breaks as well. So I've got a little bit of admin to do, as I always do, because I very nearly forget this every week now. This is what happens when you're pushing all the buttons and stuff on your own. So yeah, so on so the YouTube live chat is now off. Facebook chat stays on. We can't turn it off when the quiz is on. But if you are watching over on Facebook, which I know there are a few of you over there, please don't put the answers in the comments. That's not the place to put them. Write them down on a piece of paper. Grab yourselves a pen. Write them down on there. Please don't put the answers in the comments, because it does spoil it for everybody else. So write them down, and then we'll give you the answers at certain points during the quiz. Alex has just fired a few more through to me. Sarah Wellborn is playing solo this evening. I think she's asking for us to send help. I could play along with you, Sarah, but I know all the answers, so kind of would be cheating. But good luck, and I'm sure you'll do well. Kay James, shout out to Kay, Carl, and Ella playing against Joan and Colin. Oh, that sounds like a battle. Good luck to you guys. Hi to the Browns from the Millers. Speak at halftime to compare answers. Excellent. Hope you all go well with that. And can I say hi to Janet and Pip the dog? Of course I can. Good evening, Janet and Pip the dog. And the final one then that Alex has sent through for now. But if you do want to say hello, we'll always say hello to a few people sort of during the quiz and stuff. Hi, Jay and Alex. Could you please give a birthday shout out to my son Graham, and also a shout out to my lovely daughter-in-law Tony and grandson Alfie, aka the Pringles, with loads of love from Mum, Shane, and Emily, aka the Cransley crew. Of course I can. Good evening to all of you. So yes, we get started very, very shortly. I'm just keeping an eye on the numbers. So a lot of you will know that I've had some internet issues because everything's been done Wi-Fi. I'm halfway there. BT thankfully moved my box, the main sort of connection box, downstairs. So it's now with me down here in the office. I just need to hardwire the computers. But the Wi-Fi distance is like that now instead of like 5 rooms. So I'm just keeping an eye on the numbers, and it seems all right, to be fair. It seems like it's holding strong, which is good news, which means it was a right decision to move the box. So yeah, very nice engineer did that on Friday morning. Wasn't too sure about the 7:30 a.m. wake up call when it was between 8 and 11, but never mind. It's all done. But yeah, thank you very much. It was a lovely chat. I didn't catch his name. Really, really nice guy. Really helpful. So we're going to get going. And we're going to start right on time as well tonight. So we've got, as I say, 5 rounds in front of us, 50 questions. The stuff in the breaks is all optional if you want to do it or not. We're going to start with a picture round. We're going to go into food and drink, and then music lyrics round is back for round 3. We'll then go into a break. We've got Cryptic movies for your first break. We'll then come back, give the answers to the first part of the quiz, and then we'll finish off with a 50-50 geography round and general knowledge to finish. Tiebreaker and Ditloids as well to come later on. So this is it. Alex is back. So go and say hello to him, and go and keep him company over on social media. He's got trending of 14 to beat. That's where Becky got us to us. But here we go with Saturday, the 26th of September. Let me get rid of that. Oh, hang on. Let me get rid of that. Okay, here we go. Saturday, 26th of September, and here is your quiz. So, as I say, we're going to start round 1 with a picture round. Get that in the right place. And your first one then. So, who is this lady? So who is this lady for number 1? Don't forget, all of these will go up onto social media in the breaks as well. So if you miss any of them, if you come in too late, what have you, these will all be up on social media in the breaks. So you'll be able to go and double check any that you miss. Number 2, who is this character? Oh, never mind. I've left you a clue on the picture. So who is this character for number 2? Number 3. Oh, why is that cut off? Well, number 3, name the car brand. Thankfully, you can see most of that, but why is that cut off? For fans of the quiz for the last few weeks, you'll know it's back. Yeah, name the car brand for number 3. It's not cut off anything of the logo, so you'll be able to work it out from that, but I don't know why that's gone black. That's not a good start. Oh, just on that one. Right, number 4. What is this road sign? So what is this road sign? Number 5, what keyboard key is this? So what keyboard key is this for number 5? Number 6, name the country from the outline. Name the country from the outline. Number 7, name the sitcom from this picture. So name the sitcom from this picture. Number 8, name the toy. It's come from a film, but it is available in toy shops. Name the toy. So name toy or name the character, whichever way you want to go with it. Same answer. Number 9, name the famous motorbike course pictured here. So name the famous motorbike course pictured here. Train. And finally, number 10. Name the company for number 10. The reason I'm giggling because I've always got my WhatsApp open to keep in contact with Alex during the quiz, and he's just sent me a picture of someone's bingo card. So there you go. I think that might just tip. That'll tick your top corner off. Top right hand corner you can now tick off because I've just said train. So yeah. If I don't do that one, that will stop me from winning. Okay. Okay, so round 2's food and drink. That's over on Twitter if you want to see it. Alex will have shared that already. So round 2 is food and drink for you. We'll start with number 1. So number 1, which drinks manufacturer also has Fanta and Sprite in their portfolio? So which drinks manufacturer also has Fanta and Sprite in their portfolio? Number 2, Hangai is and the reason that is because the reason the A is like that is because that's not in the font that we use. They haven't got it set up like that. But Hangai is the traditional method of cooking food using heated rocks buried in a pit oven in which country? So I've probably pronounced it wrong as well. But Hangai is the traditional method of cooking food using heated rocks buried in a pit oven in which country? Number 3, what is the name of the meat? Oh, spelled wrong, but never mind. What is the name of the meat that comes from deer? There you go, Joe. You can tick off row 3, number 3 there. So what is the name of the meat that comes from deer? Number 4, according to the nursery rhyme, what couldn't Jack Sprat eat? So according to the nursery rhyme, what couldn't Jack Sprat eat? Just remember, if you have joined us late, you can pick up any of the questions that you missed up on social media in the first break. Number 5, what salad ingredient is made up to 96% water? It's just ahead of tomatoes. I think tomatoes 95% water. So what salad ingredient is made up to 96% water, just ahead of tomatoes? Number 6, according to legend and folklore, 90% of all of the UK's blackcurrants are said to be found in which soft drink? So according to legend and folklore, 90% of all of the UK's blackcurrants are said to be found in which soft drink? The reason I've put legend and folklore is when I was researching earlier, I can't confirm either way. So that's why I've put it like that. Question 7. Traditionally made up of whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters, what is the name of the cocktail named after a region of New York? So traditionally made out of whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters, what is the name of the cocktail? What is the name of the cocktail named after a region of New York? Number 8, created by the Kellogg's Company back in the 60s, what is the name of the breakfast toasted pastries? Still available today. It's created by the Kellogg's Company back in the 60s. What is the name of the breakfast toasted pastries? Excuse me. Number 9, scrumpy is a type of which alcoholic drink? So scrumpy is a type of which alcoholic drink? And finally, number 10, what chocolate treat is a rose-flavoured gel wrapped in milk chocolate? So what chocolate treat is a rose-flavoured gel wrapped in milk chocolate? Okay, so here is round 3, and I'm not sure I've changed the slide. Oh, I did change the slide. Brilliant. So here comes round 3 then. Music lyrics. I have got 10. I'm just looking at them out the corner of my eye here. So I've got 10. They are well known. I think there might be one that's a bit newer that people might go, I don't know what this one is. But here we go then. So I'm only going to read these out once. One of the things I picked up from when I did music lyrics before is I'd start reading it out, then I'd go to read it a second time, and then people were getting annoyed with me because they were humming the song. So I'm only going to read it out once, but obviously it is on screen. Okay? So here we go. Number one. I got chills. They're multiplying, and I'm losing control. Because the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. Number two, you were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Number three, yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Number four, jitterbug. You put the boom boom into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts. Number five, oh, my love, my darling. I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Number six, I remember years ago, someone told me I should take caution when it comes to love. I did. Number seven, how does it feel to treat me like you do when you've laid your hands upon me and told me who you are? Number eight, here I lie in a lost and lonely part of town, held in time in a world of tears I slowly drown. Number 9, we're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. And finally then, number 10. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? Okay, so that is the first part of the quiz. So plenty of time to work your way through those. If you do need them, they're up on Instagram and Twitter now. So if you want to go back and look at those lyrics, sing them to your heart's content in the break, etc., go on over to Twitter and Instagram. They are all up now. Alex has just sent a message now, so they are all up. So at this point on a Saturday, I've got the bits and pieces from our supported charity from Drinks Trust. I'll put those up, and then we'll go straight into your Cryptic movies. So similar to London Underground's last week, you've got 9 things on the squares on the screen, and they are just Cryptic movies. Put this together myself earlier, so I've been through thesauruses and all sorts this afternoon. But yeah, so that should be it. All we need to do is just work out what the movie series, I think it might be one that's not. But yeah, so I'll put the Drinks Trust bits and pieces on, and then it will go straight into those. Clock will be in top corner, so you'll know how long you've got on all of those. I'll be back with you shortly.
For a new job at the moment. Next, we're in East London at the Natural Philosopher. We've come to meet Josh, a bartender turned entrepreneur, and find out about his story of how he adapted during lockdown.
Hi, I'm Josh Powell, and I'm the owner of the Natural Philosopher in East London. I'm drinking a twist on a Cosmopolitan with Ordemus Pink Pepper Gin and Fair Spirits. My personal lockdown experience was quite tough, to be honest. I haven't owned the bar so long. I've only owned it since December. So unfortunately, the help wasn't available to me through the government in terms of being able to go on furlough. I couldn't get self-employment assistance either. So it's been really difficult, having to shut the bar essentially for 5 months. Nobody knew how long lockdown was going to go on for as well. So I ended up going on universal credit just to try and get by. I couldn't really think too far ahead just because I didn't know if I would have a bar to come back to. If Natural Philosopher was forced to close, it would devastate me. I've spent the last 11 years of my life building up to owning my own business and to putting something that I'm proud of out into the world. And one day I just woke up and I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I have to do something. I need a creative outlet. I want to do something that I've not done before. And so I started a company called theabstractjungle.com as a way to sell clothing, homeware, face masks, jewelry, etc. In a time when I had no idea what to do with my life, really. The support has been really good. It's been a real experience to learn something new and to hopefully give me something to fall back on if things don't end up working out.
I'm up here, don't worry. You've still got the time that you've got on screen. How many of you are still singing the music lyrics away and have forgotten that there's Cryptic movies on screen? But yeah, plenty of time. Don't worry. You've still got 2 minutes to put these together and then a little bit more added on at the end, as we always do. Yeah, how are you getting on so far? I've just seen a few messages that Alex has sent through. He had to go in and re-edit I uploaded the questions earlier to a scheduled post, but he had to go and re-upload them to make sure they work, but they're up there now. Yeah, I was going to, week 27 and still going from strength to strength. Pad of shame at the ready. Surely you're not that bad, Tim. Is it? Yeah, Neil. Sorry, surely you're not that bad, Neil. Surely it's not that bad. What was the other ones? Erica's at a campfire quiz night, which looks awesome, and Lauren and Tim are quizzing in York on a weekend away, and they're still playing the quiz. Bless you. Thank you very much for joining us. So yeah, a minute and a half to go. So these created, I've had some. We've just been talking about them here off camera. I've been winding somebody up because they didn't know three of them that they're really into. So, oops. So that was good fun. And had a debate about one of them as well, but never mind. So yeah, hopefully you found these fun. I like the cryptic clues because I've always liked cryptic stuff for quizzes. It gets you thinking a bit more. So. I've also got the hold music in my head. I'm like the other people that we had last week with a video where they were dancing away to the hold music. It's in my head now. Do, 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 do. Anyway, right, so just under a minute to go to get your answers ready for cryptic movies first, and then cryptic, and then the first part of the quiz. So we've still got a 50-50. I should have said as well, I'm thinking you've already probably worked it out anyway, because you only get a point per answer. So I only wanted the name of the song. Because one of them for definite, I know there's at least two different artists on it. So, yeah, only the name of the song that we needed. And yeah, do go and say hello to Alex. He's back. Glad to have him back. Glad to have both of them, Becky and Alex, on board. It's awesome because it means that we can see more of what's going on and talk to you more and get to speak to everyone, which is good. And again, 10 seconds ago, but thanks to everyone who came to Great British Drive-In on Tuesday night. Great to see that Callum Mountford, who was playing on Tuesday night, has got another gig back there as well. He's there tomorrow, I think it is. So great news. Well done, Callum. Really, really pleased for you. Made up for you. Right. Okay. Let's give you some answers then. Here we go. I don't need to tell everyone to unmute because the answers are on screen. So, number one, let's bring it up on my screen. So, the Nobleman of the Circles, number one, the Lord of the Rings. Number two, Rapid and Angry, Fast and Furious. Take as many different Fast and Furious films as you like out of that. I quite like that one. Number three, Assignment Unfeasible, Mission Impossible. Number four, Screech, that's Scream. Number five, this was tricky trying to find another word for star, but I went with it. Heavenly Body Battle, Star Wars. Number six, First Rate Gentleman, Superman. Number seven, Detestable Eye, Despicable Me. Number eight, Playful Tale was Toy Story. And number nine, Admiration Lady, Wonder Woman. So how have you got on with those? Let us know. I'll leave them there on screen for another 30 seconds. But how have you got on with those? Let us know how you got on with those. Leave them on screen for people who caught up, because we do get messages saying, when were the answers to the things in the middle of the quiz? In the middle of the quiz. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Right. So yeah, tot your scores up for those, and we'll go through the answers to the first part of the quiz in just a minute's time. Yeah, let us know how you got on with those. Something a bit different. I say you all went great. I was a bit worried about the London Underground cryptic ones, because obviously it's more London sort of centric, really. But you know, you all seem to love the idea of it, the cryptic idea. So yeah, that's why I thought I'd go with cryptic movies tonight. So we'll give you the answers to the first part of the quiz, and then obviously the second part of the quiz shortly. So yeah, let us know how you got on. I missed this one as well from Alex. Bev's cat is sat there waiting for the Saturday selfie. We'll do that shortly. Got to do my own sort of quiz selfie on Tuesday. It was brilliant. If you've not seen the video, I'm not putting it on again, but if you've not seen the video, turn your volume down a little bit as well, because the car horns are quite loud, but that was great. Quite enjoyed that. Right, let's give you the answers then to the first part of the quiz in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we kicked off then the quiz tonight with a picture round. Round one, number one. Who is this lady? It's Zendaya. She just won herself an award this week, and I've forgotten which one it was. But congratulations to her. Number two, I left you a clue on this one, but who is this character? It's Captain Birdseye. Number three, oh, now it works. Number three, name the car brand. It's back. It's not been on the quiz for for probably 4 months. It's Tesla. Number four, what is this road sign? It's a level crossing. Number five, what keyboard key is this? That's the tab key. Let's go and find a picture because we wanted to take one on my keyboard and every one of them's got tab written next to it. Number six, name the country outline. It was Australia. Number seven, name the sitcom. It's Only Fools and Horses. Number eight, name the toy. That is Forky from Toy Story 4. So toy stroke character. That is Forky. Number nine, name of the famous motorbike course. That is the Isle of Man TT course. No doubt people from the Isle of Man might say there is a slightly different wording to it, but from what I looked at earlier, it was all came up as the Isle of Man TT. And number 10, name the company. It's KFC. So that led nicely into round two, food and drink. Number one, which drinks manufacturer also has Fanta and Sprite in their portfolio? It's the Coca-Cola group. So Coca-Cola's fine. Number two, hangi is the traditional method of cooking food using heated rocks buried in a pit oven. In which country? It's New Zealand. I did look to see if it was anywhere else, and it's a Maori tradition. So as far as I'm aware, it is only New Zealand. Number three, what is the name of the meat that comes from deer? It's venison. Number four, according to the nursery rhyme, what couldn't Jack Sprat eat? It's no fat. Number five, what salad ingredient is made up of up to 96% water, just ahead of tomatoes? It's cucumber. Apparently, it's the one sort of that's at the highest water content. Number six, according to legend and folklore, 90% of all of the UK's blackcurrants are said to be found in which soft drink? It is Ribena. Number seven, traditionally made up of whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters. What is the name of the cocktail named after a region of New York? It's a Manhattan. Number eight, created by the Kellogg's company back in the 60s. What is the name of the breakfast toasted pastries? It's Pop-Tarts. I didn't know they were created back in the 60s. I thought they were an 80s fad, but no, you can still get them today. Number nine, scrumpy is a type of which alcoholic drink? It's cider. And number 10, what chocolate treat is a rose-flavoured gel wrapped in milk chocolate? It is Turkish Delight. Finally, your round three, your music lyrics returned, and we started with number one. So I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. Because the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. You're the one that I want. Do, honey. Number two, you were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Was Don't You Want Me by the Human League. Number three, yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. It is Wannabe by the Spice Girls. So Wannabe gets you the point. Number four, jitterbug. You put the boom boom into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts. It's wake me up before you go. Number five, oh my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long Lonely Time. It is Unchained Melody. See what I mean? So many different artists for that one. Number 6, I remember years ago, someone told me I should take caution when it comes to love. I did. That is Impossible by James Arthur. So Impossible gets you the point. Number 7, how does it feel to treat me like you do? When you've laid your hands upon me and told me who you are, it's Blue Monday. Number 8, here I lie in a lost and lonely part of town. Held in time, in a world of tears, I slowly drown. It is a Tragedy. And the feeling's gone and you can't go wrong. It's Tragedy by Steps or the Bee Gees. Number 9, we're no strangers to love. You know the rules and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. It is, of course, Never Gonna Give You Up. Friend of the quiz, Rick Astley. And finally, number 10, slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? Don't look back in anger by Oasis. So, how have you got on so far? Let us know. Let us know how you've got on so far. Alex just fired through number 9. Pretty Woman could have worked too. Yeah. Do you know what? I will give you. I will give you that because I didn't specify what I wanted originally. So yeah, I will give you the point for Pretty Woman because, to be fair, Sarah, when I was going through them with the girls, Sarah did say Pretty Woman straight away, and I thought, oh yeah, actually that's a good point. So I will give you Pretty Woman. I'm not backing down on everything tonight, but I will give you Pretty Woman for the Cryptic movies because it does work, unlike Raccoon Gate from Thursday. Right, so let us know how you're getting on. Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz, you know the drill. Let us know how you're getting on, and we will do part 2 of the quiz shortly. In about 30 seconds, because I just realised what time it is. So you've got a 50-50 geography round to come and general knowledge to finish the quiz off. So 50-50, I will explain what the geography is. Okay, so we will climb into it in 20 seconds. If I can get on the right one. That one. Yeah, so your geography round then. I've picked a central point I've picked the most obvious point in the United Kingdom. And then, let's put it up. So it's as the crow flies. What is nearer to London? So what I've done is used London as a central point. There's a great tool online where you can put in 2 destinations and it will show you as the crow flies. So not the driving by cars, etc. This is as the crow flies. Found it a couple of weeks ago and used it for a couple of the Zoe Ball quiz questions and stuff like that. So this is as the crow flies. What is nearer to London? So I'm going to give you 2 options. So you've got the answer there. You've just got to work out which of them is which. There is only 1, maybe 2. Most of them should be obvious, I'm hoping. Let's get into it. Number 1. What is nearest to London, Sydney or Tokyo? So as the crow flies, what is nearest to London, Sydney or Tokyo? Number 2, what is nearest to London as the crow flies, New York City or Los Angeles? So what is nearer to London, New York City or Los Angeles? Number 3, same again. Berlin or Paris? Which is nearest to London? Number 4, train, Moscow or Oslo? Which is nearest to London? Number 5, Stockholm or Helsinki, which is nearest to London? Number 6, Newcastle upon Tyne or Dublin, which is nearest to London? Number 7, Cardiff or Birmingham. So which is nearest to London, Cardiff or Birmingham? Oh, sorry, my foot gone dead. So remember, these are as the crow flies. Number 8, Wellington, New Zealand or Beijing? Oh, I put New Zealand in there as a clue. But Wellington, New Zealand or Beijing, which is nearest to London? Number 9, Sao Paulo, Brazil or Santiago, Chile? So Sao Paulo, Brazil or Santiago, Chile, which is nearest to London? And finally then, one for our friends in Jersey and Guernsey. Which is nearest to London, St Helier or St Peter Port? So St Helier in Jersey or St Peter Port, Guernsey, which is nearest to London? Okay, so we're back then to a final round of 10 general knowledge questions, as I hear a huge sigh of relief from a lot of people. But here we go, 10 general knowledge questions to finish the quiz. We start with number 1. So engineers this week solved an 18-month mystery of why a Welsh village lost broadband every morning at 7 a.m. But what was the cause? It's a great tale, this. I was reading this one. So engineers this week solved an 18-month mystery of why a Welsh village lost broadband every morning at 7 a.m. But what was the cause? Number 2, Ryan Reynolds. Good evening, Ryan. Big fan of the quiz. Ryan Reynolds announced this week he is interested in investing in which UK football club? Manchester United, West Ham United, or Wrexham? There's been some great stories out this week in the news. So Ryan Reynolds announced this week he is interested in investing in which UK football club? Manchester United, West Ham United, or Wrexham? Number 3, exactly word for word is the loose translation of which V Latin word? So exactly word for word is the loose translation of which V Latin word? I thought I'd taken the V out. Number 4, what does the S stand for in SLR camera? So what does the S stand for in SLR camera? Number 5, Blaine Gordon and Ken Carson have been the boyfriends of whom? So Blaine Gordon and Ken Carson have been the boyfriends of whom? Number 6, William Pitt the Younger is the youngest ever what in the UK? So William Pitt the Younger is the youngest ever what in the UK? Number 7, what word links an invertebrate animal and a replicating malware computer program? So what word links an invertebrate animal and a replicating malware computer program? Number 8, which TV show returned this week with Matt Lucas taking over presenting duties? So which TV show returned this week with Matt Lucas taking over presenting duties? Number 9, 43,560 square foot is otherwise known by what measurement? So 43,560 square foot is otherwise known by what measurement? And finally, number 10, the Super Bowl is the grand finale in which sport? So the Super Bowl is the grand finale in which sport? Just setting your timer up for the, there we go, right. Okay. That one. Right, so that is the end of the 50 questions. So Ditloids to come while you put your answers together and what have you for part 2 of the quiz. So I'm going to put your Ditloid straight up now, and then I will be back with you in about 6.5 minutes. See you in a sec. You know, I just said in my head, I've not actually muted myself once tonight. Brilliant. Anyway, right. So the answers are coming up in a second. Oh dear. Literally just said to myself that I've not muted myself once tonight. Anyway, right. Countdown. Here we go. We'll go through the answers to these. Yeah. No, you missed it here. Alex just said maybe you need a big sign. No, we were talking about having a big red light in front of me, Alex. That's, like Sarah said, I'd probably still miss it. Right, here's your answers. So, number one was 88K on a GP, which is 88 keys on a grand piano. Number two, 9R on a CB is 9 rooms on a Cluedo board. Number three, 1 wheel on a unicycle. So 1 wheel on a unicycle. Number four, 5 vowels in the English alphabet. 5 V-I-V-E-A. Number five, 4S in a Y. It's 4 seasons in a year. Number six, 60M in a H is 60 minutes in an hour. Number seven, 20T in the PL was 20 teams in the Premier League. Number eight, 3 times a lady. So 3TAL was 3 times a lady. And number nine, 6P on a PT was 6 pockets on a pool table. I'll leave those there for another few seconds, and then we'll give you the answers to the final part of the quiz. Oh dear. Thanks, Fiona. Fiona's just sent a lovely tweet through. Yeah, at least I'm helping people with that in that respect. I'll do sign language, or like learn sign language as well, and we'll do that as well. Okay, so tot your scores up for those. We're going to go through the answers to the second part of the quiz, tiebreaker, and then finish up. But yeah, tiebreaker is inspired by a YouTuber I follow. He did a series based around the question that I'm going to ask you in a few moments' time. So I was just rewatching the series that he did on YouTube. So I was watching it earlier. I thought, you know what? That's a great tiebreaker question. Okay, so here are the answers then to the second part of the quiz. Get your sheets ready. So round 4 was As the Crow Flies, what is nearer to London? So number 1, what is nearer to London, Sydney or Tokyo? As the Crow Flies, it's Tokyo. Number 2, what's nearer, New York City or Los Angeles? It is New York City. Number 3, Berlin or Paris? It's Paris. Number 4, Moscow or Oslo? It is Oslo. Oslo is closer. Number 5, Stockholm. Hello to our Swedish friends. Stockholm or Helsinki? It is Stockholm. Number 6, Newcastle upon Tyne or Dublin? It is Newcastle. There's not much in it, but Newcastle is closer to London than Dublin, as the crow flies. Number 7, Cardiff or Birmingham? It's Birmingham. Again, another close one, but it is Birmingham. Number 8, Wellington, New Zealand or Beijing? It's Beijing. Number 9, Sao Paulo or Santiago, Chile? It's Sao Paulo. And number 10, St Helier, Jersey or St Petersport, Guernsey? It is St Petersport. That is closer to London than St Helier, Jersey. Round 5, we finished then. General knowledge. Number 1, engineers this week solved an 18-month mystery of why a Welsh village lost broadband every morning. But what was the cause? It was an old TV. So if you put TV in there in some description, you can have the point. TV was the cause. Number 2, Ryan Reynolds announced this week he is interested in buying which UK football club? It's Wrexham. Number 3, exactly word for word is the loose translation of which V Latin word? It's verbatim. Verbatim. Number 4, what does the S stand for in SLR camera? It's single. Number 5, Blaine Gordon and Ken Carson have been the boyfriends of whom? It's Barbie. Number 6, William Pitt the Younger is the youngest ever what in the United Kingdom? It's Prime Minister. Number 7, what word links an invertebrate animal and a replicating malware computer program? It's a worm. Number 8, which TV shows return this week with Matt Lucas taking over presenting duties? It's the Great British Bake Off. Number 9, 43,560 square foot is otherwise known by what measurement? It's 1 acre. And number 10, the Super Bowl is the grand finale in which sport? It is the NFL or American football. I will take either of those answers. So, tot your scores up for those. See if you need your tiebreaker. I'm going to put your tiebreaker straight up. So this was inspired with watching YouTuber that I follow, Jeff Marshall. He went and did this. So how many train stations are there in the United Kingdom? He did a series with a friend of his, I think the lady's called Vicky, and they went and visited every single train station in the country. I thought I was mad just trying to do the London Underground challenge, but there you go. So yeah, how many train stations are there in the United Kingdom? And if you're a train nerd like I am, go and check it out as well. Jeff Marshall, Google, he's on YouTube. Have a look. Did a great series on. So I'll give you the answer in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Helps if you click, Jay. 2,563. 2,563 train stations in the United Kingdom. There we go. That's your quiz. As Alex has just politely reminded me, I've forgotten about the Saturday selfie. How dare I? So I'm going to push myself back. I'm going to hold up my score. So yeah, as always, if you want to do the selfie, now is the time. I know the cat's been waiting for a while. So before we close off, I'll do that. There you go. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so let us know how you've got on tonight. Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. You guys know the drill by now. You know where it is. Quiz Jockey back on Thursday, as always. Thanks very much to Michael and his team, who are brilliant at doing that. And a few people have been asking about the book. You'll be able to physically buy it in shops as well soon, but the pre-orders are still on Amazon, W. Smith and Waterstone. So have a look for those of you who've been asking about that. And that's really it for tonight. Alex is, a few people have been asking about Christmas quizzes for companies and stuff. Yeah, the email address is on our About section on YouTube. So yeah, get in touch if that's something you're interested in. Quite a few have been getting in touch, and there's the contact details are at the end of the quiz as well. So if you did want something along those lines, get in touch. And if you're in the north, no, I can't say that. I was going to say something else, but I'm not going to because I'm not allowed. I can't even give away a hint. There is something coming next week. We will talk about it on Thursday. Right, thank you very much. That is your quiz for this evening. Thank you for joining us on a Saturday night for an hour or two, and thanks for all your wonderful messages. Let us know how you got on as always, and we will see you again on Thursday. Naughty's quiz tomorrow is your specialist quiz for tomorrow. Naughty's quiz, and that's it. Thanks very much for playing. We'll see you soon. Take care. Stay safe.